Have you ever felt that sinking feeling when you realize you've made a huge mistake? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to share how I was dead wrong about manufactured homes. You might think you know the score when it comes to new versus used, but trust me, what I discovered will blow your mind. I used to believe that new was always better, shiny, pristine, and untouched. But boy, was I in for a rude awakening. The truth is, sometimes the smarter choice isn't what you'd expect. And in the world of manufactured homes, things aren't always as they seem. So, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of new versus used manufactured homes and uncover which one you should really be considering. First up, let's talk about new manufactured homes. They're the belle of the ball, enticing you with that fresh-off-the-lot smell and gleaming appliances. But here's the kicker. That new home smell comes with a hefty price tag. We're talking a significant chunk of change that could make your wallet weep. Now, don't get me wrong, there are perks to buying new. You get to customize every little detail, from the color of your kitchen cabinets to the type of flooring in your bedroom. And let's not forget about warranties. New homes often come with comprehensive coverage that can save you a bundle if something goes wrong. But here's where it gets interesting. Used manufactured homes have some surprising advantages that might make you do a double take. For starters, the price difference can be jaw-dropping. We're talking potential savings that could fund a luxurious vacation or pad your retirement account. But it's not just about the money. Used homes often come with established landscaping, saving you time and effort in creating your outdoor oasis. And here's a little secret. Older manufactured homes were often built with higher quality materials. It's like finding a vintage treasure in a sea of mass-produced goods. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about depreciation? Well, hold on to your hats, because this might surprise you. While it's true that manufactured homes generally depreciate, used homes have already taken the biggest hit. It's like buying a car that's a year old. You dodge that initial value drop. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are some potential pitfalls with used homes that you need to be aware of. Wear and tear is a real concern. You might find yourself dealing with creaky floors, outdated wiring, or plumbing that's seen better days. And here's a curveball. Financing can be trickier with used manufactured homes. Some lenders might give you the cold shoulder if the home is over a certain age. But don't let that scare you off just yet. There are ways to navigate these challenges that could save you a fortune in the long run. Now, let's circle back to new homes for a moment. One major advantage is energy efficiency. Modern manufactured homes are often built to impressive green standards. This means lower utility bills and a smaller carbon footprint. It's a win-win for your wallet and Mother Earth. But here's where I was dead wrong. I assumed used homes were energy-guzzling monsters. Turns out, that's not always the case. Many older homes can be upgraded with energy-efficient appliances and better insulation. It's like giving an old car a new, fuel-efficient engine. Now, let's talk location. With a new home, you often have the freedom to place it wherever you want, zoning laws permitting, of course. But used homes? They come with an established spot. This can be a blessing or a curse, depending on your preferences. Here's a nugget of wisdom. Sometimes, an older home in a prime location trumps a new home in a less desirable area. Location, 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 as they say. But let's not overlook the emotional factor. There's something undeniably exciting about being the first person to live in a home. It's like unwrapping a giant present, complete with that new home smell and the satisfaction of knowing everything is pristine. Used homes, on the other hand, come with character. They've got stories to tell, and a lived-in feel that some people find irresistibly charming. Now, let's talk about a factor that often gets overlooked: community. New manufactured home communities often come with fancy amenities like pools and clubhouses. But older communities? They've got established neighborhoods, longtime residents, and a sense of history that you can't manufacture, pun intended. Here's another shocker: resale value. While new homes might seem like a safer bet, well-maintained used homes in good locations can hold their value surprisingly well. It's like finding a classic car that appreciates over time. Not common, but not impossible either. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: quality. New homes come with modern building standards and materials, which is undeniably appealing. But here's where I was way off base. I assumed all older manufactured homes were ticking time bombs of repairs waiting to happen. Turns out, many older homes were built like tanks. Solid construction, durable materials, and craftsmanship that stood the test of time. Of course, this isn't true for all used homes. Some are indeed money pits waiting to drain your bank account faster than a Vegas slot machine. This is where due diligence comes in. Whether you're buying new or used, a thorough inspection is worth its weight in gold. For used homes, this is especially crucial. A good inspector can spot potential issues that might not be apparent to the untrained eye. But here's a pro tip. Don't let a few minor issues scare you off. They could be your ticket to negotiating a better price. Now, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, the environmental impact. New homes require new materials, which means more resources used. Used homes, on the other hand, are already there. Choosing one could be seen as a form of recycling on a grand scale. Now, let's consider timing. New homes often come with a wait. You might be twiddling your thumbs for months while your dream home is being built. Used homes? They're ready when you are. You could be moving in within weeks of making an offer. But here's the rub. That quick move in might mean compromising on some of your wishlist items. It's a trade-off between time and customization. Speaking of customization, new homes are a blank canvas. Want purple walls and a disco ball in the living room? Go for it. Used homes come with someone else's choices. But here's where I was wrong again. I thought that was always a bad thing. Turns out, sometimes previous owners make improvements that add value. It's like buying a car that's already been upgraded with all the fancy extras. Now, let's talk about a factor that's often overlooked: building codes. New homes must meet current standards, which can be pretty stringent. Older homes might not meet these codes, but they're often grandfathered in. This can be both good and bad, depending on your perspective. Here's another curveball: insurance. New homes often come with lower premiums due to their updated safety features and building standards. But don't count out used homes just yet. Some insurance companies offer discounts for homes that have stood the test of time without major claims. Now, let's consider the future. New homes are built with modern lifestyles in mind. Open floor plans, smart home features, and energy-efficient designs are the norm. But older homes? They can be adapted. With some creativity and elbow grease, you can bring a used home into the 21st century. Here's where I really missed the mark. I thought updating an older home would always cost more than buying new. But in many cases, the money you save on the purchase price can more than cover the cost of upgrades. It's like getting a custom home at a bargain price. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked: the psychological factor. There's a certain pride that comes with owning a brand new home. But there's also something to be said for the satisfaction of breathing new life into an older property. It's like being part of a home's ongoing story. Here's another factor to consider: market trends. In some areas, used manufactured homes are in high demand, which could mean better resale value down the line. But new homes have their advantages too. They often come with the latest trends and features that buyers are looking for. Now, let's address a common misconception: that all manufactured homes look the same. New models come in a wide variety of styles and designs. But used homes? They've got a diversity that might surprise you. From retro chic to modern renovations, there's a used home for every taste. Here's where I was way off base. I thought choosing between new and used was a simple decision. But it's far more nuanced than that. Your choice depends on a complex interplay of factors: your budget, your lifestyle, your willingness to take on projects, and your long-term goals.